Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to the darkest dungeon. Hold on, did I forget to do this? I always forget to do this, huh? I always forget to either put people in for stress relief or put people in for disease removal and whatnot. Because we have some quirks that probably should be removed at some point. So let's see what we can remove. We'll only visit the brothel, plus damage, minus 10 dodge. That's really bad. The damage is nice, but 10 dodge is a lot of dodge. I think what we're going to do though is just remove, you know, that's nice. Just remove some of the negative quirks that we have. Will not pray or flagellate, who cares? Cophobe, who cares? Guilty conscience. On an antiquarian that is actually kind of annoying. What about, oh yeah, oh my god, this is all so bad. Lady Rizu, you suck. Let's start with that one and we'll go from there. All right. As long as we have that being occupied, I'm happy. Also, Vestal, Flagellant,
pious and unrelenting.
Fairweather Fighter, Stress Faster, Enlightened Dud Hitter. Do we want another Crusader? I don't think we want another Crusader. We have Crusaders, Hellions, Lepers. We have people who can sit in the front smacking. I think having one Crusader is fine. Let's save that open slot. But I do love having another Vestal, and the other, who did I take? Flagellant is nice too, because, oh, we gotta remove those. Although Hot to Trot is amazing. That's like a lock-in worthy, I think. But I like having another Flagellant because they're a nice little bonus healer. So we'll have another one. And we will name you Mighty Odin. Because Mighty Odin wanted a name, and it's been a while since we've had a new unit, and we wanted to name him. I don't know who we're gonna name Cumin. I love the spice though. Maybe I'll just leave your name there and I'll just be like, perpetually hungry. We got a mission. We have trinkets on everyone. Let's go to food. Some torches. We don't need all of those torches. I'll bring along a bunch of shovels. If we're bringing along a shield breaker, I'm going to take holy water. I'm gonna take anti-venom. I'm gonna take bandages. I worry about the sleep event, which is not actually a sleep event, it's a camp event. That's what I meant to call it. So I worry about possibly getting bleeded and blighted and all that stuff. So I'm gonna take these along so that I can remove toxins if we get them. I think this will be fine. We have a healer. The healer has the healing skills. I think we're okay. I'm gonna over provision because it is a boss fight and I wanna make sure that we can handle the boss fight as well as what happens after that. Cove, medium, scouting. 70% scouting? Good lord. Embark, please.
Prying eyes had become a nuisance along the old road, and so I undertook to receive my most curious deliveries by way of marine shipments. A sheltered jetty was accessible by a narrow stone stair off the back of the manor, and a discreet system of pulleys could hoist even the heaviest prizes up the rock face from a securely tied dinghy below. The poor devils, chained and drowning for eternity.
They never stood a chance, the poor devils. Yeah. Plus 20% damage for the quest. Very good. Let's get into some immediate combat. Let's, so I guess the idea was lunge forward.
Eradicated.
Beautiful. And then after you lunge forward, you can then have your grave robber in a position where they can do everything. They can pick to the face, throw dagger, or poison darts at will. What are we gonna do? 17 6 to 9, 15 6 to 9, 3 to 5. This is actually more damage, I think. Abe was recording videos as well and not responding to chat while doing so. Oh, I respond to chat. I'm just very bad at responding to chat because I sometimes just don't glance over at the screen or people aren't talking to me exactly. Oh, God. Oh, I like burp hiccuped and it just like, closed off my airways for a second. I hate it when that happens. By the way, Tactical Fatty says hi, YouTube. I just passed on the message. Don't look at me. I hate it when that happens too. Oh. Oh, okay, I'm good.
The wounds of war can be healed.
I'll respond to another chat query. GT Cork was asking about how the game scales up in difficulty as it goes along. Basically, how it works is there's 3 different levels of difficulty. There's easy, medium, and hard. Apprentice, veteran, and champion. These are the apprentice level missions. Veteran level missions are who we're gonna take our level 3 to 4 party members on. So level 2, level 1, level 2, level 2. And then the champion missions are who you bring level 5s and 6s on. The enemies will scale significantly per jump in difficulty. I did not move the party around, but this is actually still fine. Okay, I'm loving the turn 1 crit from Quick Draw already. That's quite nice. Does this happen often with the burp cup? Not often, but sometimes. Plus damage versus blight, yeah. Sweet. Or like hard hardest and God help me. Maybe if you're playing on 0 light, because that sucks. I can agree with you on that one. New enemies in each level? Connie is correct. There are new enemies on each level too. So on the veteran missions in the Weld, you're gonna find big skeleton ghouls that throw their skulls at you and whatnot. It gets really nice. You know, they keep things fresh. Taking 6 damage, you're not quite dead. Why did I not bring a plague doctor here? What was the point in that, brain?
As the fiend falls,
I love the crits.
A faint hope blossoms.
What was the trumpet boy from the ruins named? Squiffy Gast? No, that's gonna be in the cove. Trumpet boy from the ruins is like the bone bearer or something to that effect. He's a piece of garbage. I love the Squiffy Gast because that's just a great name. Hiya! Bone bearer is evil, says Viridi. Yeah, the bone bearer does suck when you get to him in the later stages of the game. Oh, dude, you know what? I just realized something about a future boss fight. We have freaking armor piercing. Isn't this gonna be wonderful against the tank? The Brigand 8-pounder? We gotta make sure to bring along a grave robber and the shield bearer for the Brigand 8-pounder.
Death, unforeseen,
Yo,
unforgiving.
Vestal. Plus speed, minus 25% stun skill. I hate it. Let's just get rid of that thing we just picked up. I doubt I will ever use that. Secret room! Okay, we're gonna do the boss fight and then we're gonna backtrack for the secret room. What is this, by the way? A figurehead emits a marvelous aura. Sweet. Inspired the hero with nothing. I guess it's stress relief in that case. Ugh. The skeleton doesn't blow, he has no lips. That's a good point. How does he toot that trumpet? You got me. You got me. No, what's this? No crit on turn 1? What's going on? Okay, that'll kill you. That'll stun you. I actually do want, well, okay. I was gonna say I do want the, okay. It's a massive heal. I want this grouper to move before I did the heal so I could actually, you know, get value out of that turn. A little bit more value anyways, but this is still fine. We'll just keep stacking up that blight, which is very easy to do. It's real easy to do.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Gotta hit them both. Or, that's good enough. So I gotta think about the boss fight that we're gonna be fighting here. I gotta remember how it works. Like, they'll pull a unit up to the front, chain them down, and then you have to kill the unit at the front in order to stop the boss from healing or something.
Seize this momentum.
I don't know, it's been a while since I've done that fight, so I don't quite remember exactly how it works, but we'll remember when we get there, I'm sure. Yeah, I don't need the scouting. I know where I'm going. Yeah! It's the Collector! Long time no see, buddy. About freaking time. Good lord. Do I want to yeah, let's take advantage of the crit chance. It didn't work, but that's fine. Man, it's like, I was wondering when we'd fight you. I want your loot. I want your loot. Now I could transform, but what could we do from the third position? Rake, rage. No, we could only slam to move forward and debuff with dodge and speed. And then from that position we could rake on the next turn. You know what? We've never done it. We're gonna transform, slam the crap out of you. And you know what? We're gonna pull him to the front too. We're actually quite good at shuffling ourselves around if we do that transformation. But this is what I wanted that, oh yeah, you gotta get stunned. This is what I wanted that rake for. I think rake is gonna be really nice for us right here. Rake. And then the rake damage has been buffed. And we're just gonna keep poisoning this guy to heck and back. Now you guarded, and you have protection now. You can captivate, sway, or pierce. I guess we just wanna pierce you. You have 1 HP, but we can quite easily kill you on the next turn. Well, you did crit us, unfortunately, and we still have to hit you for 1. You know what? You can do that. Thank you. All right, so you should be, I guess you could be healed by the Vestal, but you're not. So you should die. I hope. You're just here to rake the crap out of these guys. Warg! Okay, you're dead, right? You're dead. 40% blight. 6 to 9. That means it's essentially 100% chance to hit.
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Maintain the offensive. You 7 to 14. You have armor piercing. It's probably worth using you to try to kill the man-at-arms.
As the ghoulish.
Although he's not guarding any now. Oh, we don't even have to kill the skulls. Okay. I thought you had to. And we got Junia's head! We have the perfect healer! It's been done! We've done it! I can even use the bandage. You've earned it! Let's freaking go, dude. It worked! It worked! Now who has the disarm? You do. Oh, I love fighting the collector. You get the heads out of it, finally. It's so good. And yeah, we were able to stack up the blight pretty early there. The first turn stun really helped out. So there is another room treasure there. We're gonna do this room treasure. We're gonna camp in that room. That way we can... What's your base? 60? Your base is 80. You know, I hate to do this, but it is worth doing. You do this, this, base 105. Thank you very much. So let's swap back. But yeah, if we... Oh, Lord. Winded. -1 speed if HP is low. That's not that bad. I would have obviously liked a positive quirk, but that's not that bad. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say something. I forget what I'm trying to say. It doesn't matter. Use a shovel. Oh, I've done that before. Okay, early crit. You have 1 HP. You have 2 HP. Yeah, we're gonna camp here. We're gonna do a whole bunch of looting. We're gonna camp so that we can actually collect all this loot. We're gonna fight the boss, and everything is gonna be beautiful. We don't have a lot of stress relief though, but luckily the only person who really has stress is the guy who transformed. I do want to transform the abomination in the boss fight because it is pretty good, I think, at dealing with the boss mechanics. Can't quite remember, but I believe that to be the case. You're very good with your camouflage cloak. I like the camouflage cloak. It's a lot of dodge. As long as you're on the high light, kicks ass. Use the shovel and the stone, burn the books, just the usual stuff. Oh yes, oh yes. I guess you could just stun. It did land.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
It's a very good relic that I have.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Minus stress. Counteracts some of the stress from Junia's head. It's pretty good.
Decimated.
Love the crits. So thank you for that, Dragon Breaker. The other one really should have been Twig Breaker. I realize way too late. Okay, we can stall this a little bit, I think. We're definitely gonna try. I love the crit 20 heals. I'll take those all day, every day. We got a pretty good little blight squad here, I'm realizing. Everyone kind of well, they don't really synergize, but they move around pretty well. And we do a lot of blighting. And we have extra damage on blight with the grave robber. That's like the only real synergy, quote unquote. A crit heal for 24, huh? Thank you, head.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
All right. We can actually hold it all. If we can hold it all, do we want to open this thing? Maybe we just want to fight the boss first and then camp later. If we think we can make it work. I think we can, and then we can not worry about stress after the boss fight. Let's freaking do it! Is that the sparkle of coin I see? The pack contains loot. Well, now I can't hold it all, you jerk. Don't sparkle of coin me again. I'm gonna do this one before you get to it. 50 gold? Whatever. All right, let's do this boss fight, and then we'll do some backtracking and whatnot afterwards. I'm going to open up with the abomination at the front, though. He needs to be at the front because he's going to transform essentially immediately. Yeah. I think that'll work. I think it'll work. It's the Sodden crew.
Shouts his orders.
All hands on deck. So you resisted the move, and this guy was created. He has high protection, high resists, not infinite stun resist, but a decent stun resist. And this guy will anchor one of our units down and be just really freaking annoying and heal the boss. So I kind of want to transform in order to rake and hit both of them at the same time. That's kind of my plan. For now, we have the opportunity. Let's toss out some Captivate and have a 30% chance of critting, which is pretty good. We'll get some damage over time blight on this guy because he has 2 actions per turn. You know what, let's have you transform immediately. I was thinking about waiting. No, let's just do it like this. We'll get those rakes in, and every rake makes every other rake do more damage, so eventually that'll do a ton of damage. I guess we'll try to stun. Nothing else really to do with the Vestal. She has pretty low damage. Boarding clutch. I think that's bleed? Heave 2. This is the stress. Arrgh! It's very annoying because he also stresses himself out being in the transform state, but I think this is okay. Mutiny. Debuff? Yeah. So the stress is gaining. We're just gonna hit as hard as we can. Arrgh! And then 15% chance of critting. I hate spending so many turns on the drowned pulley here, but I want to see if we can make this work. It's taking, yeah, I mean, already I can tell it's taking too many actions in order to kill that thing. And the stress is just gonna keep going up on this guy anyways. Drink with the dead. No stress for me. All hands on deck, so that'll move you forward if it lands, which it doesn't. So he is still at the front again. Not really doing that much damage, unfortunately. The blight has also been removed on the boss. I think the abomination transformation was the wrong call. Please stun him. Thank you! That's actually real big. Buys us so much time. Drink with the dead. It's okay, we'll camp when we're done with this. All hands on deck. Rake. And the rake damage is getting up there. It's not really doing that much though, is it? Would have expected a little bit more damage out of that by now. The most annoying thing about this fight is just that the drowned puller will heal the boss every turn that it's active, I think. That makes it really annoying to deal with. Give me boss stun? Ah, no, give me a heal.
Wounds of war can be healed.
Eve 2. Really wish that would miss. Scree! 85 stress. I really need this guy to go, like, real fast. Rage and Slam aren't even any good, really. Let's keep raking. Although he's 99 stress. So, we gotta kill this thing, really. So that he doesn't get to 100 stress. If we can keep him under 100, that would be perfect. But yeah, like, he healed a little bit, I think, so he got off of his, like, lethal, unfortunately.
They are cursed to float forever.
But we did it. He's under 100.
Swirling blackness, far beyond the light's reach.
Can't carry these. I do not care about those. Continue adventuring. We're gonna camp immediately. Eat up.
Circle in the
And then we
dark.
really need stress
Battle
relief
may
on,
yet
like,
be
everyone.
won.
The fangs, they feel ever nearer. God dang you, lady. All right. Oh, well, that's a lot of bleed. So if we're gonna have to deal with this, let's Oh man, let's start thinking about how we're gonna deal with this. Self only stress up, companions stress down, scouting up, remove disease, stress down. Front nighttime ambush. Armor piercing up, blight skill chance. Hold on. Oh, I didn't get exposed. Well, we're not gonna be able to kill that one frontline snake this time around. Maybe that's okay. Stress down. You can stress down them. Self only stress up, all companions stress down. Your stress is already too high. Give yourself resists. Remove the debuff. Give yourself resists so that you hopefully don't get so blighted. And then reduce their stress gain. And that's not too bad. So you have a lot of resistances to what's gonna come out. So we're gonna give holy water to these 3 units. Okay. It can't be. Get back, you filthy vipers. Yep. Oh, I had them in the wrong positions. Wait, I can adjust with the lunge, but this is still the wrong positions. So we're gonna go for the middle snake first, I think. That's a pretty good hit. You can't really do anything. I could transform. I don't know why I would want to do that though. I'm just gonna have you stay put for a minute. I had you in the wrong spot. I was kind of hoping that the grave robber would move first. I'll deal with it though. We'll deal with it. Because now we can lunge. And we're gonna, I forgot to use the thing, but you're still okay. Oh, well, don't get blighted because I forgot to use the thing on you. Let's get that out. 7 HP. I'm not gonna be able to kill you. So let's get some heals going. It doesn't matter if our shield breaker gets stressed out, we just can't let them get to death's door. You're not gonna blight them. You are though gonna get stunned. And by stunned, I mean you're gonna get blighted. Good stuff. You already have holy water. You might as well stun the big boy. Which is not the big boy, it's the little one, but you did get the stun out, which I appreciate. So you have a turn now. I guess you can move back in preparation for another lunge. Paralyzing Quill, that's a stun. That's nasty. Infuse. You have blight resistance, you should be mostly okay, although I might want to give you a holy water soon. You're gonna lunge. I could also Serpent Sway, which does seem pretty good, but because this guy is out of stealth, I want to kill him now. Okay, you're still dying. You're unstunned. You're gonna lunge. Get a sweet kill. The stress gain is so big. I think at this point you should Serpent Sway. Like, why not? Let's make sure you don't die so we can actually complete this objective. And you're just gonna keep tossing out sweet heals.
Abatement.
Good dodge. I don't care if he stuns me. That's like not a problem at all. I just don't want the poison to hit anybody. And I keep forgetting to give you I keep forgetting to give Fredacular or Grave Robber some holy water to keep him from getting blighted all the damn time. That's my bad. I apologize. At least we can stun you. So you know what? Just in case, I'm gonna give you the holy water. That's the entire reason I brought all the holy water around. Hopeless. Do you think the shield breaker can get a positive from this? Because they always seem to get a negative, but I wonder if that's because we're in the nightmare or if that's like just bad luck or something, you know? If they could become virtuous inside of their own nightmare dream, that'd be very interesting, is all I'm saying. Guess we'll just keep gliding you. Well, guess we'll just keep hitting you, I guess. Alrighty then. Can't seem to hit you. I can crit you. Can't hit you. Can crit you. Can't hit you. At least your moves also all suck. That's like not bad at all. Oh my god, you have 5 dodge! How are you dodging literally everything? This fight will not last too much longer. The stress is highly unfortunate though, and I do want to do some backtracking for loot, so we gotta be very careful about stress. There we go, but that's finally worn off. But I do wish that maybe we could have, you know, avoided some of this stress. I guess you just have to do the fight so quickly that you don't get stressed, right? Or just have like a jester. You can have the jester every single turn focus on them so they don't get stressed out. But at least we got the loot. What the heck? This is a fancy piece of footwear. Journal page, Aegis scales. I kind of want to bring everything along, so I'm gonna try. Dump the food for the scales. We're gonna dump the holy water for the page. We're gonna dump the bandages for the foot wraps, and then we are going to close out. We're bringing a lot of things back with us, but that's perfectly acceptable to me. Even the pages, you know, I gotta get these pages complete so they never show up again. Okay, we'll probably get rid of the blood at some point. But yeah, we'll do a little bit more exploration here. If we have to do stress relief, you know, we have to do stress relief. I don't really mind so much. It's annoying, it's frustrating sometimes when you know, just get kind of stressed out for that random jerk-ass encounter, but well, whatever. We'll deal with it. But I want to keep getting some more treasure. And you are what, hopeless? I mean, you're at 90 stress, which is kind of interesting. Maybe if we get super, super, super lucky, we can get you down to 0, but that's probably unlikely. Let's see what we get from here at least. The sack's contents are yours. 25 gold. You know what? You can hold on to that one. We'll let it simmer and grow. That's a little bit more like it. Oh, hey, look! More journal pages. Well, again, we might as well just get these journal pages done so that they don't show up again. So I will dump the... We'll dump the shovels for the journal page. And we'll move on. And I don't know. Oh, wait, there's still a secret room all the way over there? We gotta do some major backtracking for that. So we still have a lot to do. More than I kind of expected or even remembered. We'll get it though, we'll get it. Should probably do the stun, but I wanna hurt him. You're not quite dead. You will die next turn, yeah. But at least it's only a push. I wouldn't mind that push just to get us into a lunge. Dun, 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 dun. If you don't take the shield breaker trinkets, they do show up at the hamlet regardless. Maybe you mean the pages. But I'm keeping them along. I'm keeping the pages, I'm keeping the trinkets, you know, whatever. I don't mind the little bit of loot space that it takes up. I think this would kill you. Minus 33% stress, minus 15% stress. I guess in theory you could reduce their stress because by winning that encounter, they now have significantly less stress gain, but that's still like very tough to do, I feel. Like you really have to pump up their stress relief somehow. I don't know how you would do that. without having like a jester or a crusader, but I guess he would just bring one of those units along, which I have not been doing. I hope I could be more useful. At least you're moving. Yeah, I should probably bring stress relievers around, is the short of it, and I have not been doing that at all. Can we hit you? We can. I do like that ability from the Grave Robber, because it's a lot of damage. It really is. You get damage from the impact of the dart and damage overturned from the blight and lower blight resistance. It's a good ability. That's a good crit. 87 stress, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Grave Robber plus 2 speed. I don't really care.
And driven into the mud.
It's trapped. You're fine. All right, we'll do some more backtracking. We could even do these room battles over here. Like, I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, we should look because we have medicinal herbs. That's what I'm gonna say about that. We should do it because we have medicinal herbs, then we'll get the secret door up here, and then, you know, use the key, clear out our inventory, and that'll be the end of that. Aren't the pages just like an additional drop like the antiques? I think they take the place of loot tables and don't drop in addition to them, but admittedly I do not know. It is possible that the loot pages are just in addition to everything else. Regardless, I'm still doing it anyways for my own benefit. Now I wish I had holy water, because if we had holy water we could remove a quirk, but whatever. Yeah.
The ground quakes.
They're their own separate role, says Verity. Well, whatever. I'm still collecting them. You know, I feel like you should collect them. Like I think that's kind of the whole point of them being loot things that you can hold in your inventory. You know, you loot it, you got to take it with you in order to bring it back to the hamlet and fill in the book. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I also find it weird that the trapped chest contains no loot. I guess it's a trapped chest, as in it's a fake chest. You know, it's a chest that doesn't actually have any loot in it, but that is like pushing the boundaries of the logic a little bit, right? Like the chest is trapped. You were supposed to have a key, but you didn't have a key. You open the chest, it poisoned you, and then there's no loot in it. Like, really? Give me my loot chest. Just don't crit. Hopeless. Minus 50% stress. Yeah, real hopeless. Dun, 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 dun. Let's just smack the crap out of you. I'm gonna stall just for one heal, because I think we need it. It also buffs your speed, yeah, only by 1, but it still does. You're not gonna take the heal? What about this heal? Not gonna take the heal, all right. Fair enough. You know, you being hopeless and all, I guess, you know, it's your prerogative. I am glad I came down here, though. I mean, even just that's good freaking loot.
Triumphant pride precipitates a
We're gonna
dizzying
dump.
fall.
I think we're gonna dump the torch. And I do wish I had. I do wish I had holy water for this, but I'm not gonna interact with it without holy water because I don't know what it does. I'm scared. I'm scared, man. I don't know what it is, man. We're gonna be a little light on light, but we should be okay. Man, I love when you can actually get a kill. Bring that stress down. I want you to leave this mission at 0 stress. It'll never happen, but you know, a man can dream. You need to die so you don't disease me. You're a pain like that. Hey, you accepted the heal. That's a 12 heal with no crit. That's insanely good. 81 stress. It's coming down. It's coming down. That's a double stun too.
Compassion is a rarity.
It's coming down. 77 stress. You passed your turn, which is fine. I don't mind actually that the stress gets below, well, it gets to 0 really. As long as it gets to a low enough level, one trip into,
this expedition at least promises success.
oh man, I don't know what to get rid of. One trip into the sanitarium, or the Abbey ward rather, will reduce the stress down to near 0, which I appreciate. So what are we gonna dump here? Are we really gonna dump the food for 1,000 gold? Are we really gonna dump the herbs? I don't want to dump the herbs in case we get curio interaction, so I think we're just gonna say no to everything else. We're gonna run the risk of starving. Just a small risk, but a risk nonetheless. Just on the off chance that we can get some interactions here. And by interactions, I mean stress removal. You know, I should have given it to you, so you could get the stress relief. That's my bad. My apologies. My apologies. I should have used the shovel on the way in. Hunger check incoming. Dude, honestly, if we get it, I don't care. We have full health. We're not gonna die. No one's gonna get stressed out severely. Whoops, that might cause one to spawn. You know, I really don't mind if it happens. If it happens, it happens.
Wealth beyond measure.
Also, wealth beyond measure.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I guess just dump it. I wish this was easier to interact with. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No starvation, so we're gonna get the secret door, and we're not gonna be penalized for our actions. I also got critical scouting success. Oh god, it's gonna be very dark and a little scary. Dude, that's not bad. If you're gonna do an action without me being able to control you, the one that gives you 2 free blocks is actually like really good.
A singular strike.
You're looking a tad wan, friend. I wish that they would actually attack you, but yeah, this will be just fine. I believe they can still crit and deal stress damage, but otherwise, this is just fine. And hopefully we'll get a whole bunch of loot from this too. Okay, you're dead. Well, now we'll start on you, I think. And if I can also stun you, that would be lovely. All right, I think it's about time for us to dip that light level so we can get those crits. No flame, no desire, pass. All right, maybe we'll wait on that a little bit. Ah, screw it, no light. Go down to 0.
Darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
Black as the death. There's only one alive anyways. And if he hits this guy, doesn't really matter because you have a block up, which is just beautiful and overpowering. In certain situations anyways. Wish you could reduce even more stress, but that's fine. Alright, we do not need medicinal herbs.
Victory, nonetheless.
I don't know why I'm holding on to even that loot, because we don't need it. Is that the sparkle of coin I see? Because there is our secret room. We have a key. Treasure. Oh, I guess they actually did stack, which is nice. And now I have to decide what the heck are we gonna bring back, and what are we gonna leave behind? And I hate to say it, I think we're gonna leave behind some journal pages, and we'll get these ones later. They are sleeping. Blood-soaked pages from a torn journal. Which one was the one? This is the one from her, right? From the caravan and the vizier, yeah. Okay, we'll leave these two behind, and you know, if they appear in the hamlet, they appear in the hamlet. If they don't, they don't. But at least I got the gold. Let's get the heck out of here. Dun 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 dun. That was a very good mission. We did a lot. We got a lot of gold. We have a lot of crests, and a couple more people are now level 3, which is not ideal, but whatever. Clumsy, -5 dodge, needs to be removed. Manslayer is fine. And we're almost to a point where we have like a workable level 3 squad too. Oh hey, who would have guessed? Mosquitoes.
A sanguine memory to me.
Return from Vision Quest, things removed, veteran grave robber and whatnot. Sort by stress, let's get this taken care of. We'll only gamble. We can handle only gambling. That's not that bad. That is not gambling. This is gambling. I hate that because I don't want to upgrade the tavern. So at some point I'm probably going to remove that quirk of will only gamble, but for now I'm not going to worry about it so much. I'll just, you know, pay the cost for it. So that's being done, and I will not waste my time with this. Well, fine. We need to decide on what mission we're going to go out on. Wizened Hag or Necromancer Apprentice. Martyr Seal plus Death Blow Resist. I guess you could stack it up twice. Get plus 24% Death Blow Resist. Plus 60% damage at Death's Door. Plus 14% crit. Plus 15% max HP. That's a very good trinket. It's only good, but it is very risky. Definitely feels flagellant related, huh? Minus stress plus virtue chance and bumper crop town event. Abomination lock plus damage plus speed minus HP. Mooncloak. Grave robber satchel. Sunshine in the thicket. Activate 3 infested corpses. I don't know what we want to do. Remove Ansi from Fredaculous' disposable account. We can definitely just dump people into the sanitarium. And we can probably do that first even before we worry about, you know, going out on another mission. Ansi does need to go. Plus 20 stress when idle. It builds up. It's pretty bad. I can see that being something that should be removed. Let's dump it. And then, do you need anything, Mud? Known cheat, Scattering. Scattering's pretty bad, but I don't really want to spend the money to remove it right now. Manic for money should be removed. Oh, the sparkle of coin, I see. You kind of mess things up on occasion. So we'll dump that. And I could upgrade this. Is there a reason to upgrade this, or should we hold on to the busts for upgrading the Abbey a little bit more? We should probably upgrade the Abbey a little bit more. Can't quite afford everything, but we can do
A man in
a little bit with those busts.
claiming communion with the
I should have, you know, done things in a different order, but
Madness.
whatever. Okay, so that's in progress. People are gonna complain if I don't look at this. There's the Fanatic. Very rare. Trinket. In the stagecoach, we have a man-at-arms, a grave robber, an occultist, and an antiquarian. We do not need these units. What unit am I looking for? I honestly forgot. I said I was gonna look for a unit, but I forgot what unit that was gonna be. Maybe like a jester or something? Maybe another hound master? I don't think we need these units though. In any case, I'm gonna figure out what mission to do next time. For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs. And I hope to see you here again for the next Mission in the Darkest Dungeon.